guys, welcome back to my channel after a long time. Yay! It's been a while, but I'm super excited to share this adventure with you all. Today, my sisters and I are heading to Antalya, Turkey for a quick getaway. We are on our way to London Gatwick to catch our flight, and honestly, we were so pumped because this trip was totally last minute and unplanned. After a while, we finally boarded on our flight. And to be honest, we were all so tired, so we decided to catch up on some sleep. 4 hours later, we arrived in Antalya, Turkey, and we are staying at the Askalara Resort. We checked into our room, which will be our home for the next few days. We were starving, so we dropped off our bags and headed straight to the snack bar downstairs. We tried some delicious Turkish tea and Turkish delights. Definitely a must try if you're here. After that, we took a little stroll around the resort, and it was so festive with all the Christmas lights and decorations. It really got us in the holiday spirit. We went back to grab dinner. The pudding section was like heaven, filled with all sorts of delicious treats. I mean, just look at it. You know how it is. Tell me you are a Nepali without telling me you are a Nepali. Dal Bhat Power, 24-hour honey ferry. Then we were ready for a good night's sleep. The next morning, we woke up to this stunning sunny view. And the first thing we did was start the day with some detox water and a nice breakfast. Then we were ready to explore the city. The view really reminded me of back home. Our first stop was the Old Town, where you can find everything from branded goods to the first copies and, of course, lots of varieties of teas. We couldn't resist trying some tea, so us trying some tea. We even stopped by this amazing place that was built about 200 years ago. That's so cool. There were Turkish delights and teas everywhere. By now, we were so full from testing all the teas and treats, but we found a cute spot for some pictures for our socials. You know, had to make some reels as well. Next up, we visited the Duden waterfall, which was breathtaking. We didn't knew they offered activities like rafting and jeep lining, so we were a little bit unprepared, but we just took a peaceful walk around and enjoyed the scenery. After that, we headed back to the resort for a quick lunch and then got ready to head out again. In the evening, we visited the Land of Legends, which is an amusement park with water shows and a tons of shopping malls. It honestly felt like we were in Disneyland. The place was beautifully decorated with Christmas lights, and we took so many pictures. They even had gondola rides, and this one was super cute with a bow on top. We stopped by a candy shop and then headed to the 8 p.m. water show, which was all Christmas themed. It was so magical, and we even spotted Santa. The night was just perfect. We ended the day with a fancy cab ride back to the resort, completely exhausted. The next day was all about the beach. We got ready and took some pictures around the resort, which had amazing views. We even met some adorable cats. sister nearly cried when one of them decided to nap on her goats. Of course, we had to make few more rails. But then we realized all our coats had been hijacked by the cats. After retrieving our coats, we headed to the beach. The resort had its own private beach, so it was amazing to have the entire beach all to ourselves. My sisters were doing their best to make it look more aesthetic. The struggle was real, guys. It was so peaceful, and we took some time to relax and soak in the ocean breeze. Honestly, this is exactly what I needed to recharge. That night, we headed back to the resort with our hearts full of happiness and unforgettable memories. Then, on our final day in Antalya, we decided to try something new, horse riding. I was a little nervous since I've never ridden on my own before, but after a few tips from the pros, I felt much more comfortable. It was such a cool experience, and I'm so glad we did it. And that's a wrap. We headed back to the resort, checked out, and it was time to go home. I had such an amazing time with my sisters. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me till the very end. See you next time.